From Minute Maid Park in Houston, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Houston Astros. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. First pitch moments away, and towing the slab in this one, Mike Burrows. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Bounce to the right side. Steps on first for the out. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And a key piece, a guy having a big season for them, Josh Young.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
That misses the zone. 2-1. Packed house here at Minute Maid. And a good eye there. One out, base is empty. One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and deals. On the ground right side. Pena. 2 up, 2 down.
The shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Seager stands in now. 2 outs.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Rangers go down quickly there. Now here come the Astros. No score. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Pitching in our game today, Jack Leiter. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. And the pitch. Out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They've had a great year offensively, as good an offensive team as you will find in the American League.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And another ball. Hard hit right side. And Correa retired.
Batting third, the left fielder, Yordan.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Scoreless after one. New inning getting started. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
And here it comes. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That just misses, and that's ball 2.
It's a good take.
Struck him out swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. 1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one out in front that time. Got it. 2 away now. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the.
It's off his shoulder, eats him up. And that keeps the inning alive.
The first baseman.
So, man aboard, Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. 2 outs. Good eye right there. Second inning here, no score. That one in for a strike, 2-2. And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hit in the air, center field. In position. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. Rangers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
The designated hitter, Jose
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 5th, the catcher,
And here is Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And now 2-1.
You come into the game knowing that Unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
The third baseman.
Isaac Paredes now.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Righty delivers. Ground ball left side, could be two. Steps on the bag for one. And that's two. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We played two full, no score. Back here in Houston, top half of the third inning. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And the right-hander deals. That one down the line. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Josh.
Up next for the Rangers, Josh Smith. In the air out towards right center. Myers sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's two away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
2 out, space is empty. Lifted in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Christian Walker.
The first baseman.
The line in the pitch. That one off the mark. 2-1. That's out to center field. Langford drifts towards it. One down.
Batting in, the right field.
Cam Smith now at the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next
No,
offering
that's down.
is down low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there in the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
One down, base is empty.
Ball. Look out.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And the righty deals. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now it's going to be Jake Myers.
Ball.
And another ball.
2-1.
And he deals. And he chases a high fastball there.
2-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, and we're still knotted at 0. The Lone Star
Leading
series
off for the
rolls
Rangers,
on. And
the
now,
left fielder,
Evan
number
Carter.
32, Evan Carter.
That one ripped. Myers ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So now it's Corey Seager. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Tosses to first, and Seager is set down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now Jack Peterson. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2.
Fourth inning underway, no score.
Ball.
And another ball. That one way outside, and the count's full. On the ground right side. Sends it to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. And we are still scoreless. Back here in Houston, bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jeremy Pena. Ground ball up the middle. Smith handles this one. And he beats the throw. He's safe.
Boy, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Now Correa up to hit. 3-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. At the belt and fires. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Left-hand batter waits. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Whips it to first.
He's out.
And they get the out on Alvarez.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. If you don't have a good throw behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
And a 1-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo. The line to kick the pitch. In for a strike. It's 2-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Got him looking. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a cold ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
And now the first baseman, Jake Berger. Man at second. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And another ball. Kyle Higashioka waiting to hit for the Rangers. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And a count, 1-2.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
The frame. One left for Texas. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Yainer Diaz. And a pitch. That's a laser base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive with the whole side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So digging in, Isaac Paredes. The 1-1. And another ball. on second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, maybe a little out front. The pitch right there, he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. The pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate with a guy struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. And another ball. First and second, 2 down. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And there's a base hit to the left. Headed to the plate. Here's the throw. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
They call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Jeremy Pena. Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Paredes on second. Myers at first. 2 out of the inning. To third. Young. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Smith. High fly ball out of the left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
Now the 7th.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a pop-up. Settles under this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 32, Evan Carter.
So next to hit for Texas, Evan Carter. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, and that chance handled. He's in there.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Runner at first with 2 away. Stepping in the long ball threat, Corey Seager.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
2 outs. Runner takes off. Lined, and that's a base hit. Tag at second, and he's there trying to get back. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Astros 1 and the Rangers nothing. Back here in Houston, well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Astros, Carlos Correa. The pitch. On the ground to third. And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. Two now. And delivers outside.
Almost 100 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. I'm thinking he's probably done in the next couple of batters.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and fires. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And next to hit for Houston, Yainer Diaz. Here comes a pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. So the Astros lead 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Minute Maid Park. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jock Peterson. Next offering is downstairs.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Just missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Inside ball 4.
He tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. hitter didn't offer it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Mike Burrows done for the day, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Steven Oker.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
No outs. Runner at first. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Pops and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Josh Young.
Things could change quickly here with one swing.
Pitch and fouled off. With the tying run on at first, here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, right field. Makes the grab, 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
The first baseman,
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
2-1 now. Now fly ball to right center. He's got it, and that is that. Rangers lead 1. They still trail 1-0. Back here in Houston, now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Paredes at second with nobody out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the pitch. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. And now the right fielder, Cam Smith. 1 out and a runner at second.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-0. And that's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Out runner at second. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. The 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom of the 7th. The other way. Nimmo takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. So the batting order turns over. Jeremy Pena, the next to hit. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jack Leiter will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Cal Quantrill gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hit into center field. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate. It's 3-0.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So 2 down, and now the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Across in the inning here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Up the middle, and that one handled. Steps on the bag for the force. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 74. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 74, Brian King.
Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka.
Kyle Higashioka.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Kicks and deals. Out to short, Correa. Gets it to first.
That's an out.
And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The batter number 8, second baseman, Josh Smith.
Next up for Texas, Josh Smith. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Out towards left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And here is Wyatt Langford. And he deals. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Correa for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Evan Carter digs in now.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Rips that one to right. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Two gone with runners at the corners. Next to hit, Corey Seager.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Langford at third. Carter on at first with 2 down. The tying run at the plate. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Astros 3 and the Rangers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now, Yordan Alvarez. Left-hand hitter waits. And he grounds one to the right side. And he grabs it foul. And that one is lifted in the air. And they get the out on Alvarez. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Jose.
Now it's the DH, Jose Altuve. Just missed. One down, base is empty. Just off the inside edge.
3-1.
That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros.
Yainer Diaz.
Quantrill back to work. In the air, right field. Nimmo has it sized up. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
And at first, Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Late with the swing there.
1-2.
Two outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Houston, but they lead it 3-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Angel De Los Santos.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's Jock Peterson. The 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
The changeup right there just pulled the string.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
So a man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Paredes drifts towards it. And in foul ground, he pulls it down.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh.
He's 2 outs away. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Ball to strike.
Ball 2.
Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Abreu preparing to come on if needed. Number 45 also throwing. 2-1 now. Bounce to the right. And it finds its way through for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now the first baseman, Jake Berger. Tying run at the plate. Off the mark there. 2-1.
All eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the air, center field. Racing in towards the infield. Got it! Nice grab. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, number 45.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
With the tying run at the plate, you're at the top of the 9th. And another ball.
2-1.
Two on, 2 outs.
3 balls.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Josh Smith in the on-deck circle for Texas. Two outs. Hard hit, base hit. Runner around third. He scores, and it's 3-1.
Oh, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's the second baseman, Josh Smith. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pinch running here. Ezekiel Duran. Check on the runner, and he's back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
1 strike away.
First career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't your first save.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans are final line score.
Righty delivers. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Weiss checks over to first, and he's back. Two outs. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. That's the third out. One left for Texas as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Jose Altuve. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The lefty fires. That one misses. The count now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That to right. Nimmo makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Ball to strike. The pitch. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here in Houston, all set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo. The 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Young hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
One now. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Ripped to short. Sends it across to first. Rangers go down in order. Nothing across here this half. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Rangers 5 and the Astros nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Cesar Salazar.
Cesar Salazar.
In the air, right field. And it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now
dominant performance for him today, Bird. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So a man aboard, Zach DeZenzo up next for the Astros.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Salazar gets his lead at first, nobody out. Misses inside, and it's 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it's off the top of the wall. Coming home. He will score. It's 5-1.
It's a run. Picks up an RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And stepping in for the Astros, Nick Allen. Man at second. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. To third. In there safely.
The batter, the second baseman, Jeremy.
And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Count.
Hit softly on the ground to third. There's one. To first. It's on. And a run scores.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Cody Bradford won't go any further, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. They turn things over to the southpaw, Austin Gomber. 32nd appearance. Man at first. Here's the center fielder. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. The 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Josh Spores appears to be getting loose. Beeks getting cranked up as well. The Rangers leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
You got a full count.
The pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
The lefty, number 44.
So first and second with one gone. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And a pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He's under it. Squeezes it.
Now that's the designated hitter, Jose.
So first and second with 2 outs. And the batter now, Jose Altuve. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1-2 count.
With the tying run at the plate here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Rangers 5 and the Astros 2. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1-2.
The Astros have some action in their pen. Josh Hader, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. De Los Santos also getting ready. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Smith.
So up next, Josh Smith. 1 down, base is empty. Good eye on that spot. High fly ball out to left field. Alvarez in position. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Now that the center fielder, Wyatt Langford.
So the lineup flips over. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. And a 1-2. Now one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next pitch is outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
swung on and missed, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Rangers go down quickly there. They're still out in front 5-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Isaac Paredes. And a 1-1. Bouncer to Young. One up, one down.
The first baseman, number 8,
Christian Walker getting ready to hit. The Astros trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. That one is upstairs. A little bit high. And that's ball 3.
3-1.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. And that quickly 2 away.
now catcher, Cesar Salazar.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cesar Salazar. The 1-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And the Astros put down in order. Astros are down quietly. And the deficit remains 5-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. Right-handed reliever. Just
that missed. That's the ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 45 up and loosening in the pen. And that one ripped to left. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The bat, number 5.
And here's Corey Seager to hit, looking to do more of what he did back in the 3rd.
No doubt that 3-run homer is a huge reason why they're in a good spot right now in this ball game, and an important swing of the bat.
And a pitch. And that one clips the corner.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it plugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
Man at first. And now Jack Peterson. The pitch. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Walker drifts towards it. And there's 2 away. So next to hit for Texas, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Next offer in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Rangers leave 1, and it remains 5-2. back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jacob Junis.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
And now the right fielder, Zach DeZenzo. The Astros in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle, didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked. Well, that's a good approach, paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Makes the catch, one down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Missing inside, and that's ball 2.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. DeZenzo at first, one gone. Pena tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, rolling away with some good action at the end. Well, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And now the center fielder. 2 outs. Backed off the plate that time. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
And here is Yordan Alvarez. And the count 1-2. And another ball. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. The wind of the pitch. That one ripped left field. Alvarez going back on it, and it's off the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
So a man aboard, and here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. Man at second.
That's a ball. 2-1.
swings and misses. And the count is 2-2.
The count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's 6-2.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. But man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Swings through that one.
1-2.
One on, nobody out. A run in here at the top of the ninth. One and two here. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So digging in, Josh Smith.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One out and a runner at second here in the 2nd game of the series. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And a pitch. And a ball evens the count. And a good eye there.
That's the ball. Full count.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Now here is Wyatt Langford. The pitch. And that's the inside edge. And that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. That one fouled off. 2-2. And here it comes. Started after it, appeal to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Berger at second. Smith over at first with 1 away. Liner, base hit. Around third. The throw in. He scores. It's 7-2.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Left-hand batter waits. Strike on the outside. 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Hader, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And another ball.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
One down, runners at second and third. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. One run is in, and that rolls into the corner. Run comes in from second, and it's 9-2.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
The bat number 5.
One out, runner at second. Seager stands in down. Here's a 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Here comes a pitch.
3-1.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance, 3 balls and a strike. Three-1 is on the way. To the right side, Pena throws to first in time, and Seager is set down.
Now back, the designated hitter, Josh Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. 2 outs with a runner at third. And down on strikes. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Rangers 9 and the Astros 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Chris Martin. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Astros, the designated hitter, Jose.
And it is 2-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's one away. He's 2 outs away. And now Isaac Paredes. This one popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
And now, Christian Walker. Got him swinging.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Into to center and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Zach DeZenzo. Paredes, the lead runner at second. Salazar lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers take this one in a blowout.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Houston Astros. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And today is draft day, Singy. An exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams.
Boog, what's changed in baseball is that draft picks are going to get to the big leagues a lot sooner. They're going to be tracked every step of the way, and they're going to be expected to have an impact. So for teams, they have to get it right because there's nowhere to hide in terms of what did you do with the information, who did you select, and how have you brought them through your system.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher in this game, Tyson Inman. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And the pitch.
That
missed by a lot. And now 3-1. Packed house here at Minute Maid. And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Tonight for Texas,
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
Runner on the go. There's the ball. Go to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Now fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up. Squeezes it. That's out number 2. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And with that kind of power at the plate, they'll gladly take the single to the opposite field.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one lifted in the air center field. Myers under it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. One left for Texas. And now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Nathan Eovaldi. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Jeremy Pena. Ball to strike. And that's in the dirt.
One strike.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. You're now 2-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Yeah, the batter now, number 10. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Batting third.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. The 1-1. Grounder might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's 2. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. No score. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Now here is Brandon Nimmo.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Here's a 1-1. And another ball. Two and 1 now. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone, Boog, from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Swing and a miss. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue, you better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Here's Josh Young. Clips the corner, and a count 1-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. Here's a 1-2. That one almost got him. fire.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here at the top of the second. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Rangers lead one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now it's Christian Walker.
The first baseman, Christian Walker.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. Bounced out to short. Seager whips it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The shortstop, Correa.
Now Correa up to hit. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2 outs.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Nothing doing there for Houston. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Smith.
Josh Smith.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Bringing the cheese on that
one. And another ball. Couldn't chase that time. Here comes a pitch. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Leading off with the lead.
So the batting order turns over. Now Wyatt Langford. And a pitch. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He'll circle the bases, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Evan Carter will hit next. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
So a man aboard, Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. And it is 2-1. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Off the plate, 3-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Sneaks through, base hit. Now a long throw home, and he's in there as a run scores.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Jack Peterson. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And here it comes. That one to first. One at second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 3 and the Astros nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now the right fielder, Cam Smith. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down.
Batting in,
So taking in Jake Myers. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. One down, base is empty. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The Rangers leading by 3 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. This one popped up. Has a beat on it. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Nick.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Allen, the next to hit. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air to left down the line. As this one sized up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Houston, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Josh Young. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Ripped on a line. And out number 1 on the grab.
The first baseman, number 21,
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. And the right-hander deals. That's a little bit low. One down, base is empty. And he dodges that fastball. The 3-1. And strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
High in the air, out to right. Smith makes the catch for the out. 2 away down.
now batting, catcher, Kyle.
2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. Two down, nobody on. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter. This time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
So 2 down. Josh Smith now at the plate. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. Wouldn't chase that time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Just keep handing out gifts, bro. Are we supposed to bring something?
See, I think just our presence is the present. Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford. That's a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Next offering in there for a strike, and the count is 1-2. And another ball. Action in the pen down there. Lance McCullers Jr., the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Weiss also throwing. The pitch. In the air, left field. And it stays fair. 1 run across, and that rolls into the corner. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tyson Inman gives way, and she leaves a runner at third, so we'll see how the next guy deals with that when we get back. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Lance McCullers Jr.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Seager stands in now. Smoked on the ground a second. To first, and Seager is set down. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 a solo shot. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Rangers 6 and the Astros nothing. The Lone Star Series rolls on. Bottom 4, and stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. On the ground right side. Takes it himself. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Joey Loberfido.
Now the left fielder. The Astros hitless so far in the game. That one fouled off. 2-2. The wind and the pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the pitch. Swings and misses. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. And they'll do it again. But a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Astros are down quietly. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here in Houston, Jack Peterson stands in. 1-1 now. Popped up left side. Correa is there. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Next up for Texas, Brandon Nimmo. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Hammered on a line into left, base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now here is Josh Young.
2-1.
And another ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. Nimmo leads off first with one away. This to third. Nice stop. Throws from his knees to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
One down. So next to hit for Texas, Jake Berger. 2 on, 1 out. That's through there for a strike. Grips one to right. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs. So first and second with 2 outs. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a hit. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. 2 outs. And a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Kicks and fires. Throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 7 and the Astros nothing. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
The pitch. On the ground to first. Berger takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. The Astros with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strike.
That's off the mark. It's 2-2.
It's a good take.
2 strike.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
With that kind of velocity, an
batter.
elevated fastball,
The short
even
stop.
if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Carlos Correa. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith. The 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Swings and misses. 3rd out. So the Astros leave 1. They continue to trail 7-0. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. And a pitch. And another ball.
Well, these Rangers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one. 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
And now it's going to be Evan Carter. Wouldn't chase that time. Next pitch is outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
High fly ball, right field. Smith under it. 2 down.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Corey Seager. The wide to kick the pitch. On the ground, right side, Pena. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
2 outs, runner at first. And now Jack Peterson. 2 outs. And there's a ball. Foul ball there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2. McCullers trying to finish off the hit. Strike three. Got him with the backdoor breaking ball. One error in the inning, but nothing more. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Rangers 7 and the Astros nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the sixth. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. And that one sliced foul. The wind of the pitch. Outside low. Ball two. Just off the inside edge.
3-2.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Leading up for the Astros.
So next up for Houston, Nick Allen. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Another 1-2. And that just misses.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ground ball left side, could be two. One at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Rangers 7 and the Astros nothing. Top of inning number 7, and now the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Got him looking, and that's the first out.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Righty delivers. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Stepping in, Jake Berger. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at first, one away. And it's even up.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
The other way. That's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Digging in, Kyle Higashioka. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the second out.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
2 on, 2 outs. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Well, we call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. 1 run is in, 2 runs across now. Another scores. They clear the bases. He's in there. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, number 45.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Up next for the Rangers, Evan Carter. And the pitch. Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now the shortstop, Corey Seager. Langford on third. Carter at first. 2 out of the inning. That one finds the corner. And it's 1 and 2.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
At the belt and fires. Base hit and a run in to score. The throw in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So they're at the corners now. Jock Peterson stepping in for the Rangers. On the corner for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rangers 11 and the Astros nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Cal Quantrill.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's the left fielder.
Leading up for the Astros, the left fielder, Joey Lopez.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Quantrill ahead 1 and 2. Just misses with that one. Right side. Gets it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And fires in a fastball at 95. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double. And at second with one away, Christian Walker up next for the Astros. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
One, two now. And down on strikes. And now 2 gone.
The batter, the catcher.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Bounce to the right side. Throws to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 left for Houston. They trail in this one 11-0. We go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
The 1-1. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 6, Josh.
Next up for Texas, Josh Young.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Here comes a pitch. And another ball.
2-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one fouled off, 2-2. And there's a ball.
2 strike.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So next to hit for Texas, Jake Berger. And a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away. And now Kyle Higashioka.
The catcher.
Well, no better night than Sunday night when everyone is watching. You break out, you just let them know that you haven't gone anywhere.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 1 left for Texas, but they still lead it 11-0. Back here in Houston, and now Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa.
And the righty deals. That one fouled off. The 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Quantrill back to work. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Gone. A laser to left. His 13th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 11-1. Siggy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs, that's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate when he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And next to hit for Houston, Cam Smith.
Cam Smith.
Quantrill back to work. And there's a foul ball. The Rangers up big in this one here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a good eye there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry. From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball out of that same tunnel. That splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it. Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Right-handed reliever. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind of the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. Through 8 full. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Josh Smith.
Josh Smith.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, Wyatt Langford.
So the lineup flips over. Up next for the Rangers, Wyatt Langford. Now before the 1-1, time is called. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The left
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. That one almost got him. The Rangers up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Righty to the plate. Missed with a changeup. And now it's 3-2. That one out to right. Smith makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Man at first. Next up for Texas, Corey Seager. Langford off of first with two. Away. That one missed.
3-1.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Coming home. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Man at second here with two away. Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Jock Peterson. Two outs. And a ground ball to first. This looks like extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Throws to second. He's in safely at second. And a run comes in to score.
Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking. And these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. Here's a 1-1. Out towards right center field. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. The Rangers lead this one 13-1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Michel Otañez.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. Pitch. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now the designated hitter, Jose. Altuve.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the DH, Jose Altuve. The Astros with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
2-2.
1 strike away. Here's a rocket out to left. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers take this one in a blowout.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
13-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours.